Hi there, this is David Detman for social media for smallbusiness.com.au. And in the last video we covered the different areas of Twitter. Now what we're going to do is cover the areas like account, password, mobile, notifications, profile design and applications. Okay, so if I go out of the slides, okay, this is your account page. Now your username. I would recommend which you have a business username if you're doing a shop or you're doing an online business, whatever need be. It has your email. Okay, it's up to you whether you let others see your email or not. I'd probably recommend for most people it's better to turn it off, but then again, if you're a shop or something, you're using an email like info at Barney's Sports Goods or something like that, or maybe you want to show it. Okay, there's another feature here. Add the location of your tweets. This pretty much just shows people where you're tweeting from. It's up to you. Okay, then tweet media. Display the media, whether it's sensitive or not. Most of you are not going to have sensitive content. That's just going to block some of your tweets if you do. So don't worry about that area. Tweet privacy. Look, I wouldn't be concerned about that, especially if you're in a store. You want people to be getting your tweets. Now you're probably wondering what HTTPS is. Let's use a secure connection when you're sending out the information. So that's a default. Just leave that ticked. And your country. Okay. So password. This is pretty straightforward. With a Twitter account, you have a password. Alright. So if you need to change your password, you can just go in there and change it. Okay, here's your password here. Alright, so current password, if you need to change it, put in your current, then enter a new one. Doesn't hurt to change your password every now and again. Alright. Now, if you want to set up text messaging, you just go in and put your number in. So, I can never remember my own number. I don't call myself. Try again. Alright, choose your carrier. Okay, it's already worked out which I'm with, Telstra. Okay, so just press start. Okay, you'll get a text message where you just add a verification. Alright. So you go to your phone. I don't have my phone with me at the moment because I don't like to have it when I'm doing videos. Alright. When you get the verification, you need to type it in. Okay, it's fairly straightforward. Okay, notifications is an interesting area. This will be whether you get email. Alright, now you want to remember which, if you get a lot of people adding you on Twitter, like I do, you get a lot of emails. I just like to keep it on so I know how many are coming through each time. But email me when I get a direct message. That's pretty important. Or when I get a reply or a mention. Okay. Now these ones you might want to untick. You want to know if someone retweets something. You need to keep on the ball what people are saying about your store. So, but if you don't want to know when someone follows you, you can untick that. I mean, you can untick any of these. It's just whether people want these or not. Updates. Okay. You can untick them or tick them. It's totally up to you. Now, profile. Okay, with your profile, you can add a picture. You just need to go into your computer to add a picture. Alright, go to your pictures, pick a picture. Alright, I've got to actually change mine, so might do that right now just to show people how it's done. I'm just going to find myself. You just scroll through your pictures. Other people, but not myself. Here I go. Use this one again. It's just one straight off one of these videos. Right, so I put my picture in, I put my name. You might want to put your business name, where you're located. You might want to put more detail on that. Your website, that's very important. So you might change mine, just so you can see how it goes. To my personal one, so you put in HTTP www .ws. Okay, now you should have a little bit more than what I've got on mine. Okay, now the other thing you can do on your profile is you can post to Facebook. Alright, now I'm going to show you another method. I think I explained this on the Facebook side of things when we were covering whether you want posts to come from Twitter and vice versa to Facebook. I'm going to show you a method where you can post to both, either manually or automatically. So you might want to leave that for now. That's up to you, because what will happen is, now this is fine if you don't mind, but you might get duplicate posts going to each one. But if you just wanted to leave that for now, you can, or you can always turn it off later. Definitely make sure you're interacting with the two sites. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I've changed my picture, I've changed my website. Alright. It's come up with an error. This is what I've done wrong. It's always good to show errors. You just need to put the www in, it does the HTML for you. I mean, it keeps coming up like that. Let's see. Alright. Okay, it's recognised at that time. Alright, so we've updated the settings. Okay, as you can see, thank you for saying your settings have been saved. So if you're new to Twitter, you just go through this and put in the information. You can always come and change it later. You can change the picture up. Make sure you put a picture. Even if you put a picture, if you've got a sporting goods shop or sneakers or something, you know, like. Alright, design. Now this area we'll just cover very briefly. Alright. Now these are the default Twitter backgrounds. Okay, I'd highly recommend you don't use these. Use one for now if you like. Alright, but what you need is a custom one. Now, look, there's various ways to make a custom one. You might want to search. I'm going to show you a site where you can actually do it for free. But I'll tell you a little bit about mine just very briefly. Mine I custom with a software which I'll be showing you in the next video, where it's free or you can pay, have different backgrounds. It's not that expensive. If you don't want to spend all the time mucking around with photo tools and that sort of thing, it's probably worth paying for a background, just doing it through their form. But mine was done with this software, and then I did it with a photo editor as well. Okay, which I'll show you in the slides. There's a link across to it. Okay, but we'll cover that in the next video. Now, applications, you don't really need to worry about this, but this is just to give you an understanding. Okay, I've got a lot of applications on mine, so you can see, because I run the social network toolbar, and it's my third-party application is Conduit, right? We have a Twitter application, okay, up here, all right, for interaction. So that's in there. My son has an Xbox, and we have Twitter on that, so it's in there because sometimes I like to check things quickly. These are a lot of third-party applications which we have on the toolbar, so I've got them all on here because I like to show people how to use them. But you won't have this many applications. You can remove access at any time. Alright, see, Social Oomph is one of the things we teach in the course, which is a broadcasting software which broadcasts to your Facebook and Twitter, alright, and your blogs. So if I was to revoke the access to that, it would no longer come through. I also, what I do with LinkedIn is my Twitters go to LinkedIn, okay, so I've given LinkedIn access. But like I say, most of these you won't have. You'll probably have 2, if that, maybe none. If you have none, don't worry about it. These are just third parties which have access to your Twitter. And like I say, you can revoke them at any time. So if you do get asked, you'll get a Twitter will ask you whether you want to allow these third parties to access it. And I recommend you do. Just be aware of what you're allowing access to. Okay, so that is the summary of the basics of Twitter. Now in the next video, we're going to do a page.